Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my videos. Now today it is Monday and you know what that means, a new set of daily races. So I'm going to do my best to pick a track, set a top 10 time and do a qualifying guide for you guys that might be struggling throughout the week. So for this week I've chosen Monza Race B, Group 4. I really love this track and I also love just flying around Monza. It's really great track and it's not been on the daily races for a long time, so I thought I'd crack on. I managed to set a top 10 time. I think it was 6th at the time, so I'm just going to show you the replay first of how I did it, show you my braking points, where I turned in, what gear you need to be in, etc. And then after that I'm going to probably just show you my failed attempts to show, you know, I just certainly do not nail this the first time. It takes a good bit of practice. So firstly here, on the start of the lap, you want to get as good possible exit on that last corner through the parabolica to make sure you get a nice clean start to your lap at the highest possible speed you can. So as I cross the line here, look, you can see I'm doing 134 miles per hour. That's the kind of speed you want to be doing as you cross the start line to start your lap. Quick little tip here, for the Veyron you need to early shift, so go back halfway. My brake bias is on 0. So white line here, just after the 150 metre board, brake there, or before I should say, turn in nice sharp, make sure you don't get a corner cut patch on the first corner, switch back to left as quick as you possibly can, get back on the power, switch up to second gear and away you're off. It's very, very difficult to, when you're going through that chicane, it's deadly on Monza, but going from right to left is really, really difficult on the steering wheel. So you might find on the control it's slightly easier, which is something I never thought I'd say, but you may just find that a little bit easier. So braking at the 150 metre board then, as you'll see, I'm going to slow it right down here because you want to turn left just as you hit the right curb there. You've got to make sure you do not put all 4 wheels over the white line, otherwise you will get a penalty. And a little bit of poo came out of me because I almost thought I hit the sand there and it was game over, but I managed just to keep on the track. Here then, just before the 50 metre board then, that's when I brake, turn in. You can stay in 4th or go into 3rd, it's completely up to you. I like to go into 3rd, powering up into 4th gear. This next corner here then, you see the 50 metre board, I brake just before that, so not on it, just slightly before. Hit the middle of the apex, in 3rd gear, power out, shift up to 4th gear, and yeah, just remember, on this track, which is very strange for the Veyron, I think it's the way the BOP is done, I'm not quite sure, but it's actually quicker to shift early in the Veyron of all cars, which is very strange. This point then, I just brake just before this shadow then, where that tree is, swing it to the left hand side, again hit the middle of the apex, lovely, stick in 4th gear, be a bit cautious on the throttle, otherwise you will, you'll lose the rear end, and then just trying to get a smooth possible exit as you can, going through that last little corner on the left hand side. Powering down here then, again just remember not to fully rev the car, otherwise you're just going to lose time, shift early. This bit here then, I just brake on the 100 metre board, as you're going to see, there we go, shifting all the way down to 3rd gear, making sure that I get a nice clean exit on the end. I'm going to stick it all the way to the inside, and what you need to do here is actually go off the track slightly, go across this green part here, and then cross the line, and you're going to see we get a 155.635. Lovely stuff. So at the time, that was good enough for 6. I'm just going to show you some of my failures here. Yeah, so here's one. Straight away. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Straight on the sand. This is the number 1 in Europe, so I was just following the ghost here. Took way, way too much curb. And I'm going to slap myself with a nice 1.5 second penalty. Yeah, this, when you're doing the qualifying, it's really, really easy to get a penalty. So be very, very cautious of that. This here again, look, I just do the same thing. Just trying to, you know, nick some time, and it's just not happening. So again, another 1 second penalty, which is no good. If you've got penalty, that's it. It's game over. Here then, so I'm going through one of the many chicanes, shall we say, through Monza. It looked like I took that very well, but once again, I get a penalty. It looks nowhere different really to what I did on my actual lap. But here then, so we did a 155.845. That was my first serious attempt. I thought, right, that's pretty good. We're not far off, about half a tenth off 10th place at the time. Follow the ghost then, so he sticks all the way right hand side. We get a 155.698. Now, at the time, that was good enough for a top 10, and I think that put us in 8th position, so not too bad, a 155.698. But once I set that time, I definitely felt like I could still go quicker, which is odd. As soon as you get a top 10 time, you're quite content, but I just felt as if I could still go a little bit quicker. So I decided to go out there again, as I just quickly show you the top 10 times. So there we go. So that puts me in 9th. You can see how close it is, but I decided to go again, and you're going to just watch this here. So I'm a bit closer this time, and yeah, this is where the time comes.
Oh my god! Oh! Oh my fucking god! No! Get the camera! Money! Oh my god!
The sad thing is my mum actually never came in and she never got the camera. But thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to see more of this, please like and subscribe. I really enjoy making these, but until next time, I'll see you for the next one. Ta-da!